Once upon a time, in the valley of Belford, there lived an old clockmaker named Elias. His shop was small and filled with ticking clocks of every size. Children loved to visit him, for he told stories about how each clock had a soul, measuring not just hours, but choices. But Elias had no apprentice, no children of his own. People wondered who would inherit his craft when he was gone. One autumn, a young orphan named Thomas wandered into town. He had quick hands and sharp eyes, but he was known to lie and cheat for survival. Seeing the boy steal bread, Elias stopped him, not with anger, but with kindness. "If you must steal time, do not steal bread. Work for me instead. I will teach you how to mend clocks, but in return, you must promise me honesty." Thomas agreed, though he muttered under his breath, "Honesty won't fill an empty stomach." Elias gave Thomas a broken pocket watch. "Fix this, and you will learn the first secret of time." Thomas, impatient, tried to force the gears, bending them. The watch broke further. Elias simply said, "Time punishes those who rush. Begin again tomorrow." For weeks, Thomas tried and failed. Slowly, he learned that careful patience repaired what haste destroyed. When he finally fixed the watch, he felt pride not from speed, but from perseverance. Months passed. One night, Thomas discovered a locked door in the workshop. Behind it, he heard the steady beating of a giant clock. Curiosity gnawed at him. He stole the key and entered. Inside stood a magnificent clock taller than a man, its pendulum glowing faintly. On the wall hung words carved by Elias. "This clock does not measure hours. It measures truth. Every lie weakens its swing. Every honest deed strengthens it." Thomas shivered. Could time itself judge him? One day, a wealthy merchant visited. He offered Thomas a pouch of gold if he secretly made copies of Elias's clock designs. Thomas's heart raced. Gold could free him from poverty forever. That night, he lied to Elias. "I am only polishing the clocks." But the great pendulum in the hidden room slowed. Its glow dimmed. A crack appeared in its face. Thomas panicked. He realized every lie leaves a scar not only on others, but within yourself. The next morning, Thomas confessed everything to Elias. He expected rage, dismissal, maybe even jail, but Elias only nodded. Better to confess one heavy truth than to carry 100 lies. Do you see now why I guard the great clock? From that day, Thomas swore never to betray honesty again. Years passed. Thomas grew into a skilled clockmaker. Then tragedy struck. A storm destroyed half the village. Merchants raised prices unfairly, exploiting the poor. People begged Thomas to build them clocks on credit. He had little money, but he worked day and night repairing clocks without payment. The great pendulum glowed brighter than ever before. Villagers whispered that as long as Thomas remained true, Belford's time would not falter. Before Elias died, he gathered the townsfolk. He placed the great clock key in Thomas's hand. "This boy, once a liar, now lives in truth. Let him remind you all. Time reveals everything. Deceit may run fast, but truth endures." Elias passed away, but his words lived on. The old clockmaker was right. Thomas grew old, respected not for wealth, but for integrity. The great pendulum never cracked again. He taught apprentices, always repeating Elias's lesson. A lie may buy you bread today, but honesty builds a table that feeds generations. And so, the village of Belford became known not for riches, but for fairness. Travelers said the clocks there ticked differently, not counting hours, but truth. The end. And now over to you. What did you think of this story? Which character did you like the most? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more tales. Until next time, stay curious and kind.